If you're familiar with what a rollover state is, you know that they can be a really powerful tool to a coder or a designer. But do you know what the issue is with using them? First of all, what are they? Well, when you are looking at a website and you roll your mouse over something, you can activate what is called the rollover state. And here at JetBlue.com, that will allow you to access other parts of the site. For example, flights, getaways, hotels, and so on. And you can also see that each of those categories has its own rollover state. So if I'm rolling over flights, it changes color, just like the plan a trip button did when I rolled over it. This is all great because it allows me to organize the content and present it to my user in a way that they can access it very quickly. So what is the issue? Well, once we go to touchscreen devices, that's where we're going to have to rethink things because there is no rollover state on a touchscreen device. And if you think about this, it makes sense. When you roll over something on the web, what's happening is that you're not actually clicking it yet. So there's a normal state, which is where we start, and then by putting your mouse over something, that's what accesses the rollover state. So it's sort of a between nothing happening and you clicking. Well, think about a mobile device. You have the normal state, but there is no mouse. If there was a rollover state, it would be triggered by, let's say, putting your finger over the screen but not touching it. That is not a capability that is common, or to my knowledge, even available to mobile devices right now. So looking at the same site here on the tablet, this is not the JetBlue app, but this is actually going to JetBlue.com on the web browser of this tablet. The experience is very different in comparison to viewing it on a desktop or laptop. Now, one of the ways around this might be to do a responsive website that once it's viewed on the screen of, let's say, a smartphone, brings up a different site that has been designed differently. The content may be different, but the elements and how those elements work would be targeted to someone actually using the smaller touchscreen device. So as a designer, you're going to have to make the decision of whether to use the rollover states or not, understanding that some of your users are not going to be able to access them. So you're going to either decide to exclude them or you're going to design to give them another option for those different mobile devices by creating different versions of the same site. And the issue is really simply that rollover states do not exist for all users of all devices.